Now, it is obviously super summer right now, big old heat wave, but eventually we're going to have winter. And for that, we are going to need to get ourselves a hot water system too. Now, I'm going to replace the power station, I think, with a hot water boiler or a hot water setup. And that's going to feed into this area here. I'll probably continue to have different boilers and stuff around too, but then we're going to set up some valves, right? For instances like this. So when you have a heat wave, you definitely don't want radiators on, right? You want to shut the radiators off. And having to go to each individual radiator is going to be a pain in the butt. We don't want to do that. So we'll also be setting up throughout this whole setup. We're also going to be going through and getting the pipe valves set up as well. And this allows us to turn water on and off for various different pipes and stuff. So we can have the boilers going, and that's great. But when a heat wave comes like this, or it's becomes summer or something, we just go ahead and shut them off. You know, that seems fine. I wish there was a way to automate that process. I'm not sure that there is. Yeah, I don't think there is for pipes. It'd be nice if there was, though, for pipes. Some kind of like automatic if-then statement sort of thing with the logic boards and stuff, where if outside temperature is above this, then shut off hot water pipes. That'd be kind of cool. But I guess it's not really needed. You know, the prisoners don't really care too much unless there's a heat wave. So it's actually settling down now. It's kind of a one-day problem. Here we go. This is a problem. Got some prisoners fighting each other. Okay. Unconscious. We got our level 1 guards happening right here. Yep. So this is a gang member, and he's just fighting somebody here. He probably was talking bad about his mama. And now he's been moved up in security levels because he's attacked somebody like this. He's caused serious injury, and he attacked the staff. He was fighting the staff. Because of that, he's now back to maximum security now. So he's going up. Now, his reoffending chance is crazy. So we're definitely going to want to get him punished for this. So we're going to go to solitary. We can now make these rooms solitary cells. So the only thing that will happen now is that these guys will get taken to the doctor first, get patched up, and then they'll be taken over here, and they'll have to sit outside in the heat. Sucks to be you. Maybe you shouldn't have done that, you know? Seriously. Okay, so visitation needs to be set up. So now that this is closed, I think maybe we can get rid of this now that this is closed too. I don't think this is necessary anymore. I mean, you want to create some friction, and I think that's kind of the only reason to do it this way, is to create friction. So maybe we'll do that. But just a standard fence gate would be all right, I think, for this. For now, just a really easy standard fence gate. And then they'll be able to come down to visitation. So let's get in the program area. We're going to get parole too. We have 2 people in the queue for that too. But I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we start that. Parole hearings. We could try that. Now we need a parole room for that too. So I think what we'll do is we'll come over, and I know we only have 9 grand left, so we have to be careful here. But I think we'll make a parole area. It needs to be 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wall, and then walk path. So it has to be at least this far out, and that gets us good to go. I think only 2,900. It's that's pretty good. I can handle that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wall. So this will be 1 room here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wall. 1 room here. And then maybe we can make a cleaning closet out of the other one. So we'll have 2 parole rooms here and then a cleaning closet or something. That seems fine. So we're going to want to also reposition this fence. We'll have this come down through all the trees, I suppose. Yep. Bring it this way for now. And up like that. And then we'll get rid of all these trees too. So dismantle objects. Get rid of all these trees. I mean, I could probably go and just mass click, but I want my workers kind of doing other things and not that. Man, you know, I probably shouldn't have took the passive ones. The passive grants. I probably shouldn't have done them all like that because I'm kind of locked out of some really good funding that I could have had. Now, the plus side, I did unlock bank loans. So we have the ability to take a loan. We could do that. It's not out of the question here. In order to get tasers for our guards and body armor and stuff, we have to unlock the armory as well. Not quite ready for that. We only have 12 prisoners. This is the reason why I do a small amount and then I just chill for a second. It's because I need to evaluate whether or not we're actually prepared for such a thing. And we have passive income coming in as well from exports on these trees that we cut down, which is not actually passive, I suppose. But then we also have the green energy and stuff that's happening too. And that is passive income like that. So not too shabby. Getting psychiatrist is not necessary yet, I don't think. No, this is for criminally insane. Farmers, we're not really ready to farm yet, but we could start farming. It's not out of the question to start farming. Maybe having, oh, hang on. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put drains through here. So I need to put drains probably like that. Nope, it's right there. That. I need to put drains there so we don't have the wet floors like that. It's fine. Okay. And then the shop, people can start working there too if we can turn on prison labor and stuff too, which I believe we've unlocked that. We have, but not forestry labor. Now, I realize we could just do a massive forestry and make tons of money too. I realize you could do that. But I did tell you I'm not really into the gimmicks, if you will. I don't think mass forestry is necessarily a gimmick, but it's not great. We don't like it. I am gonna use it because it's necessary for the workshop, but I'm not really gonna go ahead and get a good, big, functional forestry until I have a workshop, is where I'm going with that. Yeah, and this is gonna be wrapping around there anyway, so maybe we can get our kitchen going a little bit. Once these passive investments are done, I think we can go ahead and do that. And then this area I can't see inside. Can I get one of my guards? Are you doing something else right now? Not really. Can you get in here? I want to see what's inside there. Can we, oh, we should probably, yeah, we could probably do this fence right now because they have to walk all the way around to get here right now. I need to stop that. So let's extend this fence out to about, let's say all the way out to here for now. Here. And then we'll bring it up and do something like that for now. Just making it a little bit bigger. And then also notice that I've cut down all the trees next to fences. If you're ever going to do fencing, you need to make sure that the trees are cut down near it because they will climb trees to get over the fence. They will actually do that. And then eventually they're going to start being more resourceful, especially when we start getting a laundry room to start setting up that part, which needs to be happening soon too. When we start getting laundry rooms and stuff happening, it will, and that's why this shirt's in the way. That's why this dirty uniform is blocking this door. It's because I don't have a place to wash it. They'll start, making ropes and stuff too to climb over the fences, and then that's when you need to get like barbed wire and all that stuff. So it seems a lot of our prisoners have a drug problem. Yeah. Well, I can go ahead and shake them down and see if they get anything. Did we find any drugs on them? Now, they shouldn't be able to gather anything from friends throwing things over the fences or anything. That shouldn't be possible because we're kind of really keeping them away from the edge. So I got cigarettes and a rolling pin. Not a huge deal. Congratulations on handling this calamity. Your prisoners are thankful for your care and will have their needs boosted for the next 5 days. That is wonderful. That is not. Not so wonderful. Wow. How did that happen? How did our power just completely shut down like that? Wild. Technically, it's still only being powered. It is technically being powered by only new power, but it's, yeah, it requires green power. So I'm not getting green power right now. Excuse me? What happened? Oh, this is broken? That's crazy. When did that happen? Didn't that happen a long time ago? Oh, you know what? That's the problem with green power, right? So it got disconnected a long time ago, but we still had power. We still had batteries, right? And so we were running off the battery the whole time and I didn't know it. That's wild. Let's not do that. Let's do that. That's what I wanted to do. And then dismantle this. Okay, we need to hook this up. So what happened right there is we had battery power. So we were running off battery. And then at the turn of the day, when it hits midnight, that's when we export. So the power exporter took the whole battery power at midnight, which shut down all the power in the prison. So it's not great. So we just need that to be built right now, hopefully urgently right now. And then the power will come back on. And since the prisoners are all nice and sleeping in their cells, they're not going to know it. They're not even going to know it happened. Massive power outage and they won't even care. Great. Shakedown's over with. There comes our power. It's back online now, and we have a surplus. Very good. We can start charging up our batteries once again. Wonderful. Let me let this run for a little bit here. I do need an entrance for this for parole, so I'm just going to do that really quick. Get that happening. I think right on the edge. Just a basic door, or do we do a better door here for this? I feel like I don't necessarily need a guard to open this, but it would be nice to have a guard patrolling in here in case the prisoners act up, because they do have a tendency to act up when they don't get parole. You know, they get a little upset about the fact that they didn't get approved for parole. So I might want a guard just like hanging out in here, and then I can put like an actual guard door here, an actual jail door. So if they do start acting up, they can't just get out and start, you know, doing whatever. So I might look to do that too. So why don't we go out, let's say 4, like that. All right. And we'll make like a security room 4, make it like a security room kind of in the center of this whole deal here. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So make a security room in the center of this whole deal. All right. And then this security room was going to be responsible, right, for making sure that we, you know, it can get over it everywhere. Security can respond all over the place and always is really close to the yard to respond to it. But man, I feel like I really want to apply suppression to the canteen, to the common room here. So I probably will move it over eventually. I just like this long hallway, but we'll see how it goes. 11,000. Put that right there, please. And then we're going to want this to be, of course, a pretty secure door, I would think. You don't really need a solitary door. You know, we'll do a jail door for now. But, you know, I want guards to be able to come in and out of this. So we're going to want doors on both sides eventually, but we'll stick with one in the middle for now. And then why don't we go ahead and have another jail door on this side here for now to allow them to get through. And then we're going to want in our deployment screen, we're going to want to say that out here is staff only. So basically everything out here is staff only. So they can't get out here. Prisoners are not allowed out here. Yeah. Prisoners aren't allowed out here either. Not allowed in storage. Not allowed in any of these offices. That's not even an office yet. All right, so we have our extra fence built all the way around here now. I've extended this out. So I'm going to go ahead and demolish this fence, kind of open this up. I'm going to open up this whole area at this point because we have all these places done. Not that one, just this one. Thank you. Yep. And also this gate can go, so we can go ahead and dismantle that too. You guys are waiting for that door to open, aren't you? Sure are. There you go. There we go. Open that up. And we also have this area here done now, so it can count for us to build a security office. We have 5,800 left. Don't have hardly any money left. So this is going to be tough. Security right here. That's what this room is. It's a security room. And the security room needs a bunch of these phone taps, which is a good idea. I think we'll go ahead and probably put those in the center. CCTV monitor. We'll start with that over here. So one monitor over here. And we'll also go ahead and have a chair on that monitoring station for them. And we also need an office desk and a filing cabinet and stuff in this room too. So we'll put that right here. The filing cabinet, I mean. And, you know, maybe the office desk could just fit in next to this. It's an interesting spot for it. I think I'm going to put it there. And I believe that will take care of all the requirements of this room, right? Filing cabinet, chair, office desk. Yeah, that's it. And then the CCTV monitor can be in here too. Okay. Cool. So once that's done, we'll be able to monitor CCTV cameras. So now we want to go in and place some cameras around here, right? So we're going to get a CCTV camera, and I'm going to place this one along this wall. I think right about here would work. That way I can always see inside this room. We'll place another one, I think, right over here. I can always see inside this area. And then we want to always, obviously, we want to always see inside the cell blocks as well. So we'll probably put one I guess probably on the end like this. I can always see inside that cell block. I want to be able to always see inside visitation as well, no matter what. So that's going to be this room here. We'll put one here for visitation. I think we're probably always going to have vision, right, of this area. But this one here is, it's like I have to be building inside it. So since this is going to be a shop anyway. Oh, I can't place this camera anywhere in here. I'm not on this wall anyway. I can always put it just a little bit in. So I guess we'll just do that. If it lets me put it there, then I will. Okay. So we'll see how that works. Getting all this stuff in place. Obviously, all this stuff needs power ran out to it too. So we'll have this kind of tapped in. I guess right here would be fine. Just bring it right across like that. And then they also have, prisoners had hydration needs as well. They've been attacking each other as well because that's what gangs do. The prisoners have had hydration needs and stuff too. So I placed these drinking fountains in here. That satisfies their hydration needs. Why do we have pissed off guards? Can't you take a break? I don't even see hardly any guards on break, so you should be able to take one. Pissed off, pissed off. Yeah, just take breaks. Go get your food. Why are you standing around without getting your food? Dude, what the hell? What? Is this problem still exist in the game? I feel like this problem has existed so long. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this. Where is it? Needs, staff needs. I already have it up to 50%. We're gonna jack this up to 80%. It's probably to my own detriment, but I can't have my guards pissed off because then they start killing inmates. They start getting really frustrated and they start killing inmates, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna have them be allowed to take another break, man. If you're pissed off, grab food. It's right here. There's nothing wrong with the food, you know? Just grab the food, please. Get a meal. That's your whole dig, right? Like right here. Food need. So it's right here. You just grab it and you eat. And that's not happening. It's really depressing. Hopefully that doesn't actually exist still. Like I'm really hoping that starts to be a thing. But see, now we don't have enough guards because 80% of them can go on break. So I'm going to need a few more. And now I'm in potentially financial trouble here. I mean, we're good cash flow. Cash flow's fine. I just don't have any money to build anything, you know? So I kind of have to just let it go. And at the end of the day, I guess I can get paid some money. But it's really about these investments. I just put so much money in these investments, and that's, you know, no bueno. But we are going to be able to have one of these guards are going to be going into this chair here. Far too many prisoners are addicted to drugs. We must do something. Well, I'm already telling them. That's another reason why they're kind of kicking off too, is that they're just, you know, withdrawals are a bitch. So let's take a look at this guy here. Gabriel the Monk. Akovna. Manslaughter, 15 years. Eligible for parole a little bit later here. 55% chance to reoffend is not bad. Little prisoner log here. Can kind of see everything that he's done, which is good. He's ex-law enforcement. Ah, shit. So we have our first person we need to do protective custody with. So yeah, it's actually not really all that surprising that they're trying to kill him. Okay, so I need to do something about that. And I just don't have the money to do it. So he'll probably die. Probably. But we can at least mark him. You know, where is he? He was here. Right here, you. We can probably mark him at least, you know. Say protective. We'll give him a different color. Right? But he's in solitary. I might need to make him his own special solitary cell. That's one thing we could do. Just give him his own cell. Far away from other people. They just like temporarily pop a cell right here. And that way he's not necessarily with everybody else. That's going to have to be what I do to protect him for now. I don't want to do that, but I think that's what I got to do. This is going to be a really weird thing. I'll probably tear it down later, but certainly will tear it down later. Yeah, because I want to eventually get the kitchen here. So I guess maybe we'll do it over where the workshop is. We can do it in this little area right here. Because this area is not really needed anymore. Like, we can open this whole thing up, I think. So how about we try this? I'm going to put a cell. Not like that. Like this. I'm going to put a cell. right here. It's a very big cell. Apparently I'm not allowed to do that. What? Oh, I don't have the money because I forgot it's $1,000. All right, hang on. Let's get the data roll over here. Maybe I can get paid. My hourly cash flow is so bad. Can we export power, please? Got $1,000 worth of power to export. Can we do that? Right about, yeah. All right, only 971, but we can now export more power than we were before. So that's neat, but we only have 971. So I might have to take a quick loan here. Just a little one. 500 bucks. Let's go 2 grand. Just so I can protect this guy. We'll go 2 grand. All right, $2,000, and we'll make like a rather big cell here. And the reason for the rather big cell is because I'm going to put a lot more amenities in it so that he doesn't need, like for his exercise need, he doesn't need to go to the yard. Keep him out of the yard, right? His food need, we could put him in permanent lockdown, I think, probably. If it lets me do that. I don't know if it lets me. I don't have permanent punishment, so I probably can't do that. But, yeah, so I can't do that. But I can get him eating in the canteen at different times. So that's something I can do. Yeah, I'm just going to try to like, mostly just keep him out of the yard is what I want to do. And in the common room, I guess, too. Speaking of yard, we can probably extend that. It doesn't need to be so small anymore. So we'll go out about like that. There's our big yard. For now, it does get moved into being this whole big thing later. And you can see now we have a guard on CCTV. So now we want to connect CCTV monitors. We want to connect it to the cameras. So we're going to go 1. I'm hoping I can see the other cameras. No? Where are the other cameras? Oh, 2. And 3. That one for now should open up vision. There we go. And there should be another one in here right there. Yep, 4 and 5. So we'll be able to see inside those rooms now too. As soon as we get you on there, there we go. And we have some vision, at least some vision of these places. That's what we wanted. I don't think we need the power station. The thing is, like, it's nice to have as a just in case is kind of it. It's the only reason to keep it is because it's a nice just in case. And maybe I could like connect it to this with a switch that shuts it off. Right, so maybe we'll do that. We'll pop a switch right here. And then we'll make sure that that switch is off. And then we'll just connect it to power once the workers go in there. Goodness, get in there so I can see. Need vision. Apparently I'm gonna need... Can you walk in there, please? Just walk in there so I can see what's going on in here. Give me, there we go. Okay. So I want to have, yeah, because if I put capacitors here, that's going to create the connection there anyway. So all I need is that. And then I can place a capacitor here. Okay. And then all I'm going to do, I think, is take this power switch and start it off. So with a capacitor here, it should hook up the power station. And then I have like I have a redundancy here. I can shut the power station completely off and I have the switch. I don't know whether or not that messes up the power grid. Whether or not you can just, like, if I shut it off, will it allow the power to flow? Maybe not. So that's why I want to have this power switch here just in case. And if I build that capacitor, does it connect the whole grid to the power and screw me over? So let me just see what happens here. You gonna come get it? Where are you at? There he is. Come and do this, please. Does it shut my power down? Okay, it doesn't shut my power down, which is interesting. So now what happens if I turn this on? Yes, that's what happens. Okay, so shut it off. Yep, I want to shut that off. Everything's off. So the switch actually doesn't matter. And it's what it looks like anyway. The switch doesn't matter. Interesting. Okay, so turn this back on. There we go. So this stays off unless we absolutely need it. And this will shut off, and then that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay. Am I correct that we are? It says charging. Okay, so we do have access. Okay, just making sure. So now this is just connected in case we need it. Let's go over to doors, cell door. We're gonna put. I do want you to work this path, but honestly, getting you a separate door in, maybe you could walk in from this side. That would actually be better, I think. I'm going to put your door here. right? And then I want all of this to be the priority. I need to get that guy out of that cell block because I need to protect him. And honestly, I probably should make this 2 cells, but what I'll do instead, I think, is I'm gonna add a couple bunk beds in here. Yeah, we'll do bunk beds in here, and then that way, if I have more protective custody, I can throw them in this cell for now. But I need to make sure that snitch is not, you know, getting stitches. Are you guys still pissed off about food? I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense, right? Right? I'm not crazy. It doesn't make sense. Pissed off about food on break. You eat. It's right here. Eat. Eat. Is like, what's the... I don't know what the problem is. There's places to sit. There's food here to eat. Are there no spare trays? Is that what it is? Is no trays? Because they're dirty. Because they have to be cleaned. You know what? That's probably what it is. Let's figure that out. We're gonna move the pool table just a little bit over. I probably should just get rid of the stupid pool table. I really should get rid of the stupid pool table. It's just in the way. But I'm gonna put it here for now. All right, we're gonna move it right there. And then we're gonna take and get another sink. Yeah, I think we'll get another sink. We're just gonna put a sink in here, so you guys can wash your own damn trays. All right, wash your own damn trays. And then water. Where's this at? Huh? Bring that water right here. I don't know if that's the right spot for it. Probably is. There. Okay. This. There are people showering right now, so we gotta hurry. So this is a cell. And it needs to have... Or it could be a dorm. Make it a dorm. You know? Why don't we just make it a holding cell? It's pretty universal. Yeah? That would work. A holding cell. And then the holding cell, which should be totally covered by indoors and stuff, but I think it's just this wall is not made. It's not brick. Make that brick, please. We're gonna have this holding cell is gonna have inside it a couple of bunk beds. Insufficient funds. I'm gonna have to borrow more money. That's the most I can borrow too, which is really depressing. I need you guys to sell some stuff. All right, I need you to get on with it. Dismantle all of these trees. All right, they're in my way anyway, and these trees too. They're gonna be gone anyway eventually, so just do it. And then let's get the planting lines back there because I want to make sure that's still. Please still mark that area for me. Thanks. Okay. Now can we have bunk beds? No, I still don't have the funds for bunk beds. Oh shit. This is the problem. They're gonna try to kill the dude. Don't kill Oknova. Actually attacking each other. This guy just has all of his needs super high. He's just not filling his needs. Right? Like, what is this guy doing with his life? How are you this bad? 58%. I don't get why your needs are so high. Help me understand. Bladder, bowels, you just had an hour to clear those. Family, clothing. I understand the clothing part. I don't have the laundry room up. I need to do that yet, but I'm worried too much about the holding cell guy. Toilet right here, I guess. Drain. Shower. Yep, like that. Bed. Just in here. Just in here for now. I can't see in there, so just put it in there for now. And then they'll export this. We'll get that stuff sent out, hopefully, and we won't go into massive debt. We don't want to hurt our credit rating. And I know the video is getting long, so I'm going to end it here. But we don't want to hurt our credit rating, so we must make sure that we always have the payments. The credit rating is super important in that it allows us to borrow more money. So as our credit rating rises, we can borrow more money, okay? Now in 4 hours, I'm gonna have my short-term investment. So if I can just hold off for 4 hours, that's a good export right there. If I can just hold off for 4 hours, I get my money back and then I'm fine. But for now, I need this stuff to happen, all right? So put that in there. It requires a small bench to be in a holding cell. So maybe I just wanna make it a dorm instead. I think I want it to be a dormitory instead. There. That should help it. All right, this dormitory is protective custody only. And so now I'm going to go in and kind of make a mixed custom sector at the moment. And we're going to do something like this for now. That should kick... Oh, this guy overdosed. Is he dead? No, he just needs to be put in the medical bed. Yeah. But that should get the protective custody guy to come over in here. And then now what I can do is go into my regime. And 7 to 8 is when everybody else eats. Also 2 to 3. So we just want to make sure he's not doing it at those times. So he is going to instead eat at this time. And then he'll have a lockup period here. Yeah, and we'll have him have an extra hour of sleep right here. He doesn't need to wake up as early anyway. So we'll kind of just do that. And then we're going to need to make sure that he's not in with the general pop. So anytime they have a work slot, he needs to not have one, unfortunately. We can actually put him in the yard as long as they don't have free time. So he can have a yard time when they're not on free time. That works. They can actually go in the free time while he's eating. So that won't work there either. So we're going to change that to this instead. That's a little less free time for people, but I guess it's fine. And then he's not going to have any free time per se. Maybe I can give him like an extra yard right here. This is all temporary, right? As all this is temporary. So if I give him an extra yard here, then he can play in this area and not have to worry about everybody else, which is a really easy thing to do. I'm just going to go over here, the little fence, right? And then I just kind of go like this. He can have his free time in this little area right here, but then he's not allowed to exit this side. He's contained to this basically. And then I can put his exercise equipment and all that stuff through here, and then we don't have to worry about him anymore. I think I like that. Doors will have a fence gate for staff only on that side right there so they can get through. And then that's kind of it. Yeah, this stuff is happening more and more frequently now. These guys are very dangerous, very, very violent. They're a bunch of assholes. What a bunch of assholes. All right, so we'll build that out for him. Here he is. He's going to his cell now. He's going to be protected that way. And then once I have vision inside here with a guard or something, I can give him stuff in this cell just to keep him happier. I can give him, his own weight bench, his own radio, things like that can keep him really happy. Maybe the gym mat to get some exercise. We can put that over in the corner like that. I can give him his own radio, maybe a television or something, just to keep him happy and give him something he can do so that he does not have to go to the common room, essentially is what I'm looking for. So yeah, now that we got the money, we can go in and give him a bookshelf, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Bookshelf here is good. You can give him a chair so you can read the books in a chair. I'll give him a radio of his own. The sink and mirror means he does not need to worry about put that next to this. Yeah, he can wash his hands for hygiene, but it also means he doesn't have to worry so much about the hygiene. The drinking water, the hydration. That's what I'm looking for. The other high need. And then the weight benches, we can put that in the corner over here. Just something to give him exercise is what I'm looking for. And then I finally want to make sure I'm protecting against fires here. So I'm going to get something like that happening too. And maybe an extra one for redundancy over here. And I mean, if it burns here and it cuts the water supply, right, you got to have redundancy to that. So I think I'm going to do 2 of them. If I get 2 stoves, but I'm going to move everything over here anyway. This is all just temporary. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to take a risk and say it'll be fine. Where's that? I really wish I could see pending stuff. So right here, right there in the center of the screen. Okay, right there. And then right on top of that, right there. Okay, so we'll go pipe like so. And that will give us that. And then I'm also going to come in from this side for the redundancy in the supply of water to that sprinkler. Just in case the fire damages this side, it'll hopefully get it from this side and vice versa. All right, so hopefully that takes care of our dude. Sorry about that. I didn't know. I'm gonna have to go through each one of you now and figure out which ones of you are you know, ex-cops and stuff. Bacon Killer Brown. Put this guy in here for life. Bacon Killer. 73% chance he'll be back anyway. Thomas, you got anything? Nothing. No. No, nothing. Nah, I don't trust you. You're a gang member anyway. How about you? Are you anyone special that needs protected? 2%. I think that's definitely somebody special that needs protected. Yeah. Can I reduce your sentence? I'm gonna just like auto click. You're up for parole. Go. That's what I want to do. All right. Next video, we're gonna get laundry. That has to happen. We're gonna get laundry. We're gonna get the mailroom going. I think we have a security office, at least enough to where we can, you know, we'll reliably be able to have guards in the area that are there. We'll probably put an armory in the corner of this over here, just a real quick one, just to have some room for them to get tasers and stuff. And yeah, we got another room over here going. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. I just need the money to do it. And dummy me, I went ahead and did all the passive investments right now at the same time. Don't recommend all the investments. Don't recommend. All right. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.